Let's have a look at how easy it is to make a voice call to a member of our contact list. Here we are with our Lync client, or of course we can drive this from within Outlook, wherever the presence is presented. As soon as you see that presence, you can actually interact with the user. So what I'm going to do is show how easy it is to make a voice call. So we have Andy here in our contact list. When I right click on him, I have a call option. So on that call option, I can make a telephony call to his work phone or his mobile, or I can actually carry out a Lync call. What I'm going to do for the purposes of this demo is actually just show you how a Lync call would work. So I'm going to select Lync call. What's going to happen now is Andy's desktop or his mobile or wherever he's decided to receive these calls is going to ring. He'll get a pop-up on his screen saying that I'm calling him. He's answered the call, and you can see now that we're in a voice call. Okay, so it's that simple to achieve. Now, once we have that voice call running, there are other things that we can do. For example, we can also continue with our instant message conversation. So that's very handy if you're talking through things and you want to paste some content across. In addition, while we're on the voice call, all the sharing functionalities are still available. So for example, Andy may choose to share his desktop with me while we're on the voice call. You'll see there that we've got a meeting content button pop up. I'm going to accept it. So while we're on the voice call, I can now see Andy's desktop. So you can see on Andy's side what he's seeing is a picture of me, the voice call, and the fact that he's presenting his desktop. The next step up from the voice call and the meeting content, of course, is to allow video. And as you can see down the bottom here, we have a button for video. So escalating this call to video is incredibly simple. So what I'm going to do is hit the video button. That's now going to escalate this call to a video conference. And as you can see, that's my camera at the bottom. And you can see there what Andy's seeing on his screen. So as you can see, kind of escalating between a very simple instant message conversation through to a telephone call, then through to a video call, while at the same time maintaining your instant messaging and the ability to collaborate on live documents such as Word documents or even sharing your desktops. It becomes very simple to achieve. And with simplicity, it really does drive that user adoption story, because if the technology is very easy to use, people really will start to use it. So what I'm going to do now is just hang up that call. There we go, and I'm going to drop out of that session. So let's have a look and see what it looks like when somebody calls me. So what's going to happen now is Andy's going to give me a call. And you'll see I've got a pop-up in my corner there, it's known as a toaster, where I can decide what to do with that call. I've got the choice to forward it to my mobile. I can reply by instant messaging. Say for example, if I was in a meeting, I could set it to do not disturb, for example, in which case it would go to voicemail. By answering the call, just by hitting accept, we've now set up that telephone call between us. It's very simple to do. Now, another problem that you often run into with traditional voice systems is setting up things like conference calls. Well, if you remember earlier in the demonstration, we have the ability to set up a three-way instant message conversation. Well, setting up a three-way conference call is also very simple. What I do is I pick up the person that I want to be involved in the call and drop them into the conversation. Now, in this instance, I know Abigail's not going to answer the phone, but for the demonstration, I'm sure it will be able to show you what I mean. I'm going to pick Abigail up. I'm going to drop her onto the conversation there. And what it's going to do now is start a three-way conference call between myself, Andy, and Abigail. There we go. You can see that we've invited Abigail. Abigail, of course, isn't going to answer. But over the conference call there, you can see the people that are in attendance. Abigail hasn't answered, so hence she's not showing up. But I'm sure you can see from that how powerful the technology is and how it can really drive the adoption of unified comms. It really does remove the complexity from what can be a very complex communications environment.